We do have some relief in sight, and that's going to come in the form of dealing with some inland rain showers and storms possible, firing up as early as 1 o'clock this afternoon. Looking at a nice little trough right here settling in the area, and that's going to allow us to see that further instability. So going into your Vipercast, stopping this at 1 o'clock, there you have a couple isolated storms there on the board. Not everyone running into that shower or storm. Again, this does look to be further inland for today, just towards the west of the Florida Turnpike. There you have stopping this at 3 o'clock. A few more isolated shower storms there on the board. Again, it's not going to be too busy. Not everyone running into that shower or storm. This looks to wrap up near about 6 o'clock for tonight. But looking at the rest of the week, Thursday, I do anticipate seeing a few more storms across the area. Very similar setup to today, staying very hot and humid. Now on Friday, that high pressure system starts to work in our favor. Actually looking at mainly dry conditions come Friday, just dealing with a whole lot of hot sunshine. Now, one thing that I am looking forward, or looking beyond, I should say, the weekend will be the indirect impacts of Tropical Storm Erin. And that's going to come in the form of dealing with increased rip currents and also increased wave heights pretty much late Monday through Wednesday. So one thing to be cautious if you do have some beach plans for early next week. Again, that's going to be indirect impacts coming from what is now Tropical Storm Erin. But in the meantime, we'll just deal with our own isolated inland storms between today and as well as tomorrow, Friday. It is going to be a hot one out there, very toasty, as we don't have any relief in sight in the form of dealing with some storms. So it will definitely be the most brutal day out there in terms of the heat and humidity. Looking ahead to next week, becoming a bit more unsettled, and again, keeping in mind those beach and as well as the coastline risks that come from Tropical Storm Erin.